Stream should be up now, hopefully. Alright, hello everyone and welcome to this tier 2 stream for Nitrous Racing League. We're around USA today, and today I have a visitor in the commentary box known as DRA Norwegian Boy.
Yep, hello everyone.
Today will be a very interesting race as always. Can Dan Schneider extend his championship lead, or will his teammate or Dirk hunt him down? We'll have to wait and see. But at the moment it's MW15 setting the pace in the McLaren. We haven't seen too much, well, we've seen quite a bit of promise from the McLaren driver, but he hasn't been able to perform on a consistent basis at the moment. But hopefully he can get some good points in tonight's race, which can help him move up the standings, as he's purple through sector 1 and 2, but that is because no one else has set a lap time yet. Oh, he loses the rear end on the start of sector 3, and that is gonna be his lap time ruined, and he'll possibly box for a new set of softs or go again on those softs, but they will be quite overheated as he sets the fastest lap time of 1:42.3. But that is of course not a competitive lap, as we see Koning Klont lose the car on the line, so he will not be setting a competitive lap either. Smanya the Cheeks crosses the line, but he invalidated. So Koning Klont 4 seconds off the very slow P1 time at the moment, MW15. As Milky Streamer sets the first decently competitive lap time with a 35.3, which is quickly beaten by Jetsy's 32.1. So Alfa Romeo not messing around this weekend. They're gunning for the maximum points as always. Can Dan Schneider's purple through sector 1, can he beat his teammate on this lap, as he runs very wide on the exit of turn? I'm not gonna try because I'm not quite sure what turn that is, but he's gonna get a bit of traffic in front of him and maybe a bit of slipstream from Koning Klont, who I think might also be on a lap, so this is not ideal for the Alfa Romeos. The Ferrari of Dirt gets out of the way, but Koning Klont is also in a lap time, but Dan Schneider is just a bit quicker, so it looks like Dan Schneider might get a bit impeded by the Haas on this lap, as he dives one to the inside on the Haas and they make contact. Not quite sure what he was thinking there, but he is ruining Koning Klont's lap if he was on one, and he's quite possibly lost a bit on his lap time as well, as Danilo's also on a lap and impedes Dan Schneider a bit, but Dan Schneider goes P2 with 32.4, which he can definitely improve on, as we saw him get impeded a little bit by the Haas of Koning Klont, who's pulled into the pit lane. Meanwhile, Prince Colonte has put in a 33.4, which moves him up into P3 in the current qualifying standings, of course. USA is a very difficult technical track, so I expect to be a safety car being called out more than once today. So the Alfa Romeos won't get that opportunity to break away, hopefully to keep this race interesting. But anything can still happen as Kieran goes P1 with a 32.1, a stunning lap time, from the Aston Martin driver, who is filling in for Norwegian boy. He's currently in the commentary box with me, as he is sick at the moment. But Dizzy Mason is joined during qualifying. That is very interesting. Hopefully he doesn't mess up the lobby. We're also waiting on Harry to join this session, as Harry's game is still updating, even though I told all of them to update their game. But Dirk is on a medium tire lap time. He goes P7 with 34.5. So very good lap time on the mediums, in front of 3 soft tire runners, but Danilo's lap and Koning Krantz, I presume, aren't competitive, so I presume he'll probably go for another lap on those mediums, as he'll want to be higher up, as he just makes a bit of a mistake through the first sector. And
yeah, I'm back. I just need to sort out something before yeah.
Very cool. So this is Norwegian boy. For those of you that missed it earlier in the stream, he is joining me today in the commentary box for his first time. Welcome to the chat, Rick Cole. I hope you're having a good Monday so far, and hopefully this.
And that's Prams with a spin.
Yeah, not great for the McLaren. Yeah, welcome to chat, Rick Cole. I hope you will enjoy this race, as we all will be. But at the moment, it looks like no one's on a competitive lap time, as everyone's either pulling into the pit lane or everyone's either in the pit lane or pulling into the pit lane. But it looks like Kieran might be going for it again on the soft compound tires. Let's see what he can do. Can he put himself can he give himself more of a safer gap to Jetsy back in P2, or will Jetsy possibly put in a faster lap time later down the section, which we know he is definitely capable of?
It's a 10th over in sector 1.
Yeah. Poor first sector, he backs off.
Yeah, no one's really on the lap at the moment. It's yeah, most of the guys are heading back to the pits now to get a new set of tires. That's Harry joins.
Yeah, Harry's joined the session, so he will join Alpine as HRUK picks up.
And Arju has got a 5-place penalty for collision with Prams. Was that in the pits?
Yeah, he just stopped moving.
Ah.
I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe a bit of lag, but Koenig Kron is certainly having a bit of lag issues as he's left this session. Welcome to the stream, Josh. Sad to hear that you will be leaving NRL, but I hope you enjoyed your time here and you'll tune in for the streams later down the line. But Jayville is on a flying lap right now for Mercedes. We know he's definitely one of those drivers who can light up the timing boards and put himself up into the top positions, but at the moment purple through sector 2, so this could definitely be a provisional pole taken off Kieran in the Aston Martin, who's currently in P1.
As Jetje is on lap at the moment. He's heading through sector 2.
Let's see what he's only about 800s up, but he's also purple.
He's improving.
Now 2 tenths up.
Can he take the fastest lap off Kieran? That's his question though.
Let's ride on board with Javo as he comes up to line. Can he do it possibly? No, he can't. Falls off in the last sector, 33.0 for the Mercedes driver, which puts him in a very respectable
As Jetse comes through the last corner, this is going to take the fastest lap from Kieran.
Is he going to do it? Yes,
he
does.
is. 31.7. That's an amazing lap.
great lap
Uh,
from the Alfa Romeo driver, but don't rule out his teammate who's actually invalidated, so will not improve on his lap time. Very
that's a shame.
unfortunate for Dan Snyder, but he will have time to get back into the pit lane and come out again, so hopefully he can do that. But Prince, who was also on a lap, also invalidated through Sector 1. As we know, Sector 1 is very difficult to get right without invalidating, and it's already catching out a lot of drivers, so expect to see a lot of warnings being picked up during the race.
Yeah. No one really doing lap at the moment.
Yeah, as Money the Cheeks was on a medium lap time, but he also invalidated, and MW15.
Oh, that's a yellow flags. That's traffic, I assume.
Yeah, that was MW15 just getting out of the way of
Yeah.
Milky Streamer, who's on a lap time, but he's also invalidated. So a lot of drivers find it difficult to keep it within track limits, as we see Danilo go for a spin and
As
lose
Dirk,
some of his front wing.
as Dirk right now is on the softs in South lap.
Yeah,
He
can
did his first
definitely
laps on the mediums,
improve.
so it's gonna be interesting.
But
And MV is starting his lap. Let's see what he can do.
yeah, let's ride on board with the McLaren driver, see if he can put himself into the top 5. Currently sitting on a 34.3, so not the best lap time from the McLaren so far, but there's definitely plenty of time to find, with the track always evolving.
Oh,
Like,
missing the apex there.
yeah, missed the apex there, but he's a couple hundredths up on his lap time so far. Can he keep it within track limits? Yes, he can. Not using as much exit as you can through that corner, but I guess he's playing it safe, trying not to invalidate. As he hits the apex perfectly and has a bit of oversteer on
He's passed the
exit.
worst part to it. He should be fine. Unless he
Yeah,
does any mistakes, of course, that is. As he comes through sector 2, what's it gonna be? He is barely over his lap time. 24 thousandths.
you might pull into the pit lane if he's not improving a lot through this final sector.
No.
But we'll have to wait and see if he pulls into the pit lane. Is the top 5 all in the pit lane going to strap on new sets of softs and duel it out to the end of the session? He's going to finish his lap time. Well, MW15 pulls McLaren. He stays. No, he moves up to P5 with a 33.3. He improved by second in that final sector, so he must have had a shocker last time out. But Milky Stream is also improved to P7 on a 34.4, and Money the Cheeks is on a medium tire lap, and he was 5 tenths up, but I think he tried to go into the pit lane, but he broke too late, and now he's reversing into the pit lane. Very interesting from the Red Bull driver, who somehow has managed to get into the pit lane from that situation. But let's ride on board with Dirk, who's purple through sector 2. He's ran a bit deep.
It's
Nearly
wide,
invalidated, but he's kept it within track limits. But that will not gain him any lap time as he comes round. He comes around the long curve that never seems to end. Can he get his braking spotted into
down
the
to the final
corner?
What's
Yes,
it going to be?
He's going to pull into the pit lane, so he's going to go for it again on a new set of softs. Clearly not satisfied with that lap, so he's going to try again as Danilo's on an out lap.
He better hurry up because it's not much left time. As let's say Kieran and Dan and Dravel some outlaps. Let's say with a new set of soft tires. Let's see what you can do with them.
This MW15 I think has gone for it again, and he's improved by 5 tenths to 32.8. But that will be his qualifying session over, unfortunately for him.
That's a shame.
But AGR UK, the reigning Tier 2 champion, is on a lap time. He's done a 25.1 through the first sector. I'm not sure how that compares to the other drivers, but he's been having struggles of his own in Tier 2 this season. Obviously not having the best results so far, but he can reinstate his title charge if he gets a good result here, but that'll all start with qualifying, as he's currently on a he's done a 102.9. It's not purple, and he doesn't have a delta.
This lap.
Yeah,
Dan
Jesse
has saw this
starting
lap.
lap.
And
So riding
JBL
board
has now
with those guys. That would be interesting to see, but let's ride on board with AJK at the moment as Prems is retired in the pit lane. As AJK runs a bit wide through the penultimate corner, but up to the final corner. Can he put himself on provisional pole right through the final corner? And he breaks at the line, and he's still got in top 10 anyways. I think he was going to try break so he could start P11, but he has not calculated it properly, as I did not catch the first sector times of the two Alfa Romeos.
Dan is not improving sector 1.
Oh no, that's not good for the Alfa Romeo driver, but let's see what Jesse can do through sector 2.
Oh, and Kieran gets a big tank stepper coming out of turn 1.
Oh dear, and he's also invalidated, so that is Kieran's qualifying session over. Let's run forward. Dan Snyder's about a 10th down on his middle sector.
Pole position. Coming to the final couple of corners.
In the bag, but can he keep it within track limits?
Oh.
He's pushing the limits, but if he comes around the final corner, it's going to be a 31.5 from the Alfa Romeo driver. What a lap time. Dan Snyder's on a lap time. Don't rule him out. Can he knock his teammate off provisional pole?
Danilo is in the lap.
Dan Snyder to the line.
Coming down to the last corner.
He improves, but not by a lot.
Is he gonna improve?
Danilo
he goes up to
improves by 1.2, but not enough to topple any of the drivers in front of him.
Prince Conte is on the lap.
Can Prince put himself on provisional pole? He'll be the last car to cross the line. It's P4 for the AlphaTauri, who cannot move into the top 3, but will start a respectable P4. So good lap time from him. But let's just
look at the grid rundown. In P1 it's Jesse Rosso, P2 is Kieran, P3 is Dan, P4 is Prince, P5 is MV, P6 is Jabel, P7 is Milk Streamer, P8 is Money the Tricks, P9 is Dirk, P10 is Arduk, and P11 is Danilo, Blesseder, Cloning, Prems, and that's it.
Well,
and Arduk with a 5-place grid penalty, which means he'll start last in this race.
Disaster, but
which could be great, which could be good for his strategy.
Yeah, is in the chat again. Luca Rosman cheering on Jayville as usual. IK Drew didn't even put in a respectable lap time. I'm not quite sure which driver that is. Oh, it's Manu the Cheeks. Oh, okay, makes sense. PA, not the best qualifying.
The only driver starting on mediums is going to be Dirk in P9. It's just going to be interesting.
Outside the top 10 can also start in the mediums. If you do not know the rules of F1, then the top 10, normally there'd be a Q1, Q2 and Q3, and the top 10 drivers from Q2 will start on the softs, but in this F1 game, because it's only a short qualifying, not on the softs, on the tyre they qualified on, but only the top 10 will start on the tyre they qualified on, and P11, P12, 13 and 14 will have a free choice of tyre, which obviously spices up the strategy, as we could see some people going for the medium tyres.
And I think lobby is glitched. Sadly. This game.
This game is brilliant.
Yep. Yeah, I think they can go to the lobby. I believe the driver has a black screen right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because of people joining during quali, I'd assume.
Yeah, probably. And it looks like we are glitched, which is rather unfortunate.
Yeah. As Harry has left.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell everyone to leave so we can restart
Yeah.
this. And okay. Unfortunately, I myself cannot get out of the screen, so I'm going to have to
Restart
restart
the
the
game.
lobby and restart my stream, unfortunately. So I'll catch you guys after the lobby restart for the race start.